Alright, we can do actually, I think, quite a few more things now that we have power bombs, so let's go do that. Wait, what's to the left? Oh, we can now power bomb down. Do we want to do that yet? I think we do. I don't remember what's down here. See, I did all of this in practice just, you know, a week ago, but I don't remember it at all. My memory's gotten a lot worse for little minute details in games like this. Oh, I remember what's down here now. Alright. So this spot is always a little weird to me. There's a fall block. Do I want to kill... Do I get anything for killing these guys? Whatever. We got a lot of power bombs now, so... I really don't think there's any point to this room. Oh, you know what? We can check it out now. Literally no point. Oh, the X-ray scope acts weird around doors and Samus eaters and a few other things. This ought to look familiar to anybody who has played Metroid 1. It's a classic Metroid staple. Look at that. Fake blocks. But we know all those tricks. Those are a lot easier than the similar room in Metroid 1, though. Now, what do we also get aside from just the energy tank? Another super missile. We are finally getting a lot more super missile tanks, and it is beautiful. Because we are becoming overpowered. I don't think there's anything else in here. See, I definitely don't have all the game's 100 pickups memorized. I am using a map. I've only consulted it once so far during gameplay, and that's just because I wanted to make sure we got everything in Norfair. So, like, I've had everything memorized up to this point, but I know exactly where I'm going to be using a map. And I'm sorry, you will have to forgive me. This normally isn't the type of game that I'm good at. I think I am good at this game, I say as I fall into a pit. Not by the internet standards, but by normal gameplay standards, yeah, I'm definitely good at this game. This room is so obnoxious because of the bomb guys. I wish I could remember their names. I remember so many names. Okay, these guys, the grindy guys, those are called... They're not Zebs. They might be Zebs. Are they Zebos? I don't know. Zebos are the crabs. I don't remember. There's too many Z enemy names. These guys are the Edakuns? Yes. And they are the ones who teach you how to wall jump. But we are already experts. Let's go in here and get this marked on our map. Don't go too far, though. This is a fall block that takes you back down to this hallway. But then you have to go all the way back around if you want to go up here and get this thing. They fall back down showing you something. This guy's here. And whoa, he goes in there. That is usually kind of tough for me. Showing you another power bomb. See, we are getting the good pickups this time around. And I don't think you can make that. I think you have to do more wall jumping, which is fine. We're basically masters at it by now. Okay, we're not masters at it. People can do those diagonal jumps that I was trying to do earlier in the video, or at least in the session, the sitting, the recording file over in Bubbly Norfair. Yeah, I can't do that. But people can. There are people who have spent years of their lives, time-wise, like 24 times 365, playing this game, hours-wise. Why do I word things like that? Like, do I talk like that because of autism? I don't know. It's best not to dwell on it. See, that's another good example. I don't really have much else to say about Veg Fest. What do we do after that? Let's see, I got Albert's shots, and we postponed our picnic twice that we were going to have at this beautiful lake an hour and a half from our house. We've postponed that multiple times since then. I'm going to show something off that isn't really... I mean, it's map completion, so there is that. If I can just get it up at enough speed without these guys screwing me over. Oh my god. As you're falling down. The song's been stuck in my head. I hate that song. This is the Decora. He teaches you the Shine Spark. I don't know why I bothered to do that. I just wanted to follow him. There we go. Okay, you don't even have to go out of the room to do that. And he's just gonna keep showing you and keep showing you. But we didn't even go in this room. But it's very nice to see. Those are the two friendly faces that teach you secret little tricks. The Edecoons and the Decora. Okay, can we free him? Can we free him? No, that's tough. You can like make the game freak out by freeing him if you break the block and he's right behind you, and he'll come up and he'll run around and he doesn't know what to do. Credits to Proton John for that information. He hasn't uploaded a video since part 2. At least I haven't gotten a notification for one. And I have done 2 recording sessions since then, if you include this one. Alright, what else? No, I need to go down. There's nothing more that's up there. Okay, these are the Zebs, I think. Okay, I know the ones in Norfair are called Gamuts. I remembered that excitedly while editing. I was like, oh, I don't even have to look that up. I remember now. Because it reminded me of Fred Figglehorn. You guys remember Fred Figglehorn. What am I doing? We don't have to go up there for anything. Come on. Is this... No. Yes. This is where we want to go. Ooh. Secret passageway. This took me forever to find. And what is in here? Honestly, I don't remember, even though I just did this. Let's powerbomb it. I assume that's what we have to do. Oh? Oh, no, that's a super missile. Yes! God, this is a well-hidden secret for just being a powerbomb! I love it so much. A reward for exploring is just becoming overpowered, little by little. Metroid is such a genius idea. Such a shame Gunpei Yokoi had to die in a car wreck. Sorry, spoilers for Nintendo chronology. Let's just say this is Gunpei Yokoi's last Super Metroid, or last Metroid game. Might be his last major game that he worked on at Nintendo. I can't remember. Depends on your definition of major, I guess. And we got this door up here. See, we don't have much cleanup to do in Brinstar. I've just been taking forever to do everything. Let's see. Got Albert his shots, and then Tuesday, that was the 12th. Yeah, we went over to our friend's house. Shout out to Nathan Smalley. His dad was telling us conspiracy theories, and he was showing us his new... He was trying to help my wife with her anxiety by showing her audio therapy. Remember that trick I told you about the door? You don't have to fight those guys again if you open it just once after killing all the enemies. What you're supposed to do here is swing around with the grappling hook and get on top of that, but who needs that? But you have to have the wave beam for this. We finally have over half of the energy tanks in the game. Woohoo! Okay, I know there has to be something secret in here, right? I guess not. Nope. Oh well. I mean, it's an energy tank. It's probably the best regular pickup you're gonna get. Remember, don't have to fight those guys again. God, they do a lot of damage. The big ones, at least. Or especially when they all gang up on you, I guess. Oh, and so he's showing us audio therapy, which he said he invented. I told him he did not invent it. That's an actual thing. I would know. I studied psychology. But we were just vibing to some music really loudly, and then it got turned down suddenly, and I heard a lot of voices, and I heard a lot of screaming. Turns out the neighbors weren't too fond of it, so they screamed at him for a minute. Nathan Smiley's dad, I mean. In case I didn't specify, he's not the one with the conspiracy theories. Look at this! He takes us back to old Brinstar! How cool is that? The first time I saw this secret, I was like, oh, that is so sick. I don't know why. I just think it's so cool. Just connecting the big areas of Brinstar to this little tiny area of it. It's so cool. I wish the original Brinstar music were here, though. Instead of just this Crateria, the space pirates appear. But oh well. There are a couple more things we can get here, too. Not down here, though. Can't go back to original Kraid's lair and hear that sweet-ass music. Sadly. I was debating with Galen on which had the better soundtrack, Metroid 1 or Super Metroid. He thinks Super Metroid, but come on, Brinstar, Kraid's lair. There's so many good songs. Alright, now that we have the speed booster and the power bombs. Oh, the Shine Spark is so finicky. You have to have it going for a good second. You have to get that jump perfectly precise. And then go off to the side. Now this is a weird room. Take a look. I'm pretty sure this is the only room in the game with, oh, you know, an invisible wall? Or an invisible floor? Proton John did this early. I've seen this done early. I can't remember how to do it, though. Because you can't get height off of bombs in the water. And if you go all the way to the end here, there's just a little wall. I can show you. Oh, yeah, and then there's that. Yeah, see it. You try to wall jump up that, and then you find out there's something invisible in the way. And there's your hint to use the X-ray scope. It's really the only practical non-like... I don't know. I would say required, but obviously it's not required. Use of the X-ray scope. So we'll come back for that later, I guess. There's a couple things I could have shown you, like, where's it? That area in the gray down there. I didn't show you that yet because I didn't want to waste so much time going there because I know that there's just more water in that area, so we can't actually get anything there yet. We do need power bombs? No. They don't ever lock you behind power bombs. Thank God. Oh. Have I shown you this yet? Nice and boring way you're supposed to get the energy tank. But we got it nice and early. Well, okay. Now that we... Oh, ow. That was a hard stretch. We can't exactly get back to Red Brinstar from here, but that's okay. We will just go back to boring old... the normal way to get to the wrecked ship area, as I'm calling it that. Even though we're not going to the wrecked ship quite yet, because there's still a bit of Crateria between the ship and the wrecked ship that we have not explored yet. Ow! God, something's wrong with my bones. Oh, I forgot. That's right. I did want to go this way. Because there is something else to show you. One more thing of Crateria cleanup that we can get. Oh, I never mentioned this, but I've never seen a YouTuber get the missile under here, under Mother Brain's spot, with the just the regular bomb. For some reason, I think a lot of them think you have to have power bombs to do it, but no, you can get that as soon as you have bombs. Like, even if they don't say you have to have power bombs to get this, they still use a power bomb to get it for some reason, which, you know, is obviously a waste if you only have to have bomb one spot. I just think that's an interesting tidbit. Of course, that's just the YouTubers I watch, which, you know, may or may not be the same ones you watch. I don't know what YouTubers people watch these days. I mean, that would also watch me. Well, obviously, that'd be nobody. That'd be whoever I watch, because I'm the only person who watches my videos. Haha, self-deprecating joke. No, really. I do have people who watch my videos. I don't know if they watch them all the way through, but I am still grateful to get views nonetheless. Because it makes me feel like I haven't wasted all my time preparing for and recording and editing these videos and doing several takes. I hate this room. I really don't like it. Okay. And, as you can see, is a Shine Spark room. We're just going to freshen up their icy caskets there. And, oh my god. Yes! One try. For some reason, I have a lot of trouble on that usually. And we have 20 super missiles now. We are now 4 times as overpowered as we were before. You can get this early without the grappling beam. Sorry, not hook. This is a beam. This is sci-fi. This is not boring old, like Zelda, where it's all medieval. Something like that. Jeez. I don't know why they expect you to have the grappling beam at that point, but they lock you behind taking damage if you don't already have it, which I think is very strange. So if you're just low on energy when you get that, you are forced to die. Anyway, I'm trying to think of other interesting things I did this week, but right now, well, my allergies are killing me. Because it's October, today's the 18th, and people are chopping down their crops, and also the weather just shifted greatly. Like, it just, between the night of the 15th and the morning of the 16th, boom, a complete downward spiral of temperature. And I love it, don't get me wrong, it's just my sinuses don't love it. I say sinuses, I don't know if that's the right word, but I get all sniffly, you know, when it gets a big temperature drop for the season. No, we don't. What am I doing? Alright, we have cleaned pretty much everything out. I believe that we can get right now without moving forward. So, let's move forward. And we can stop by the ship and get our super missile back. When did I use one? Wait, hold on. I'm really confused. When did we use 5 super missiles? Didn't we just get super missiles? Oh, no. My bad. I was just talking about how we got 20 instead of 5. Great. Okay. Let's just do this the satisfying way. Break these blocks. Finally. Go through this unnecessary tube that just tries to show you, hey, these areas are nicely segregated in a little bit of a way. Also, for forever, I thought you couldn't go back down here for some reason. Like, I tried bombing it and it wouldn't work. But shooting it does, I guess? I don't know. That's just how I remember it, at least. I always have trouble landing here. Can we just... No. What? That's so funny. You can't grab it while you're grappling. Okay. That's fine with me. Except we fall in the water, of course. But anyway, I'm leading up to the big thing where my truck broke down and... Well, it didn't break down. It's just, it's been needing a $1,000 repair for a while, and I just bought the parts, and the day after the parts come in is Saturday, and I went and visited my parents, and I went to pick up my wife from her mom's house, and on the way to her mom's house, I realized I can't hold the wheel straight. I have to hold it to the left. The alignment's so off. So it was a weird way to drive, and I decided not safe to drive for a delivery driving job, so... Oh, I need to stop goofing off. Wasting so much time. Can I get what's under here already? Doesn't look like it. That's okay, we'll get that later. I also can't get enough of this song. Put this guy's name on the screen. Why does every Nintendo series have to have a bonefish enemy? Also, I'm not worried about the map right now because we are coming back out here later when we're not so slow. Oh, that's right. You have to go all... If you fall, you have to go all the way back to the start, all slowly. Anyway, on the same day I was dropping my truck off at the mechanic, which was yesterday morning, I got a text from my mom saying that they had the OLED Switch at my local Walmart. Right after I had given up and said, okay, well, I'm not going to buy one. I don't need it anyway. I can save that $350 and get new games, because I haven't caught up on new games in forever. I've been trying to save money. So I paid $4.16 to add to my Nintendo eShop balance and bought the Famicom Detective Club 2-case collection, which is very good, by the way. Well, yeah, I would say it's very good. If you're okay with the visual novel gameplay, then it's very good. The story's enticing. I haven't finished it yet. I'm forcing myself to do other stuff instead of just sit there and finish it. And by forcing myself, I mean I have to do things in a very specific order. I can't indulge myself. I just won't let that happen ever. Oh, I'll put these ghost enemy names on screen. First, let's save. Actually, put the ghost enemy names on when we're back. Why isn't the save station working? Why are there enemies in the save room? Alright, now put the enemy's name on screen when he shows up in the room. That time, while we were standing there shooting at him. That'd be epic. That'd be some epic editing. People would look at that and think, wow, that's epic. There's no point to going up here, really. So let's not. But we can't kill these guys. And he gave us a super missile? Did we need one? I guess we used one to open a door. Can't go in there. So basically, you can't open a lot of the doors because the power is off. And this wrecked ship, by the way, is stated to be a remnant from when an ancient civilization landed on this planet. Put these enemy names on the screen. Yes, these are enemies. And you can kill them, though they are stuck in their little pods or whatever. There's a nice little dead robot. And since the power's out... Oh! I can talk about those bugs. Those are called, internally, S-bugs. That's the only official name they get. It's the closest thing, at least. And look at this. Alright, no, let's not waste a... Actually, yeah, let's waste a super missile. Boom, killed the guard door in one hit. We took 2 damage from him. That's unacceptable. Welcome to our third major boss fight. This is Fantune. Now let's get... Actually, no. Well, we have 130 missiles. It's not like it's going to make a difference. Are you going to open your eye, buddy? This is a ghost. We were fighting a ghost. How cool is that? I don't know if that's very sci-fi, but it's still cool. When there's ghosts in science fiction, this section of the game is so weird to me. Oh yeah, I'm not afraid to waste any missiles anymore. We got 130 of them, and we're in a major boss fight. This is one of the 5 non-mini boss fights in the game, I guess. I say I'm not afraid to waste missiles, but I just can't bring myself to use missiles on those little tiny guys. Alright, the reason I'm not using super missiles is because they piss him off. If you use super missiles on Fantune, then, let's just say he gets a lot more difficult. Which is why a lot of people, including the YouTube user Copycat, whose videos keep getting recommended to me, he rated this boss as the hardest boss in the series. He's really not that hard as long as you don't use super missiles on him. His patterns are difficult, yes, but he's not doing that much damage. It's mostly just, you know, you can tank him pretty easily. Especially if you've been picking up at least half of all the missile tanks, then you should be good. And, you know, he drops missiles during the fight. You should at least have the... I don't know if you have to have the wave beam at this point. I've never really paid attention to that, but... Oops. Alright, well, he's pretty red. Let's just start using super missiles and I can show you an example. Unless this kills him. This might kill him. If so, oh well. Damn it. Come on. He's going to open his eye any second. I can feel it. I can feel it. Okay, that was a waste. Let's use a super missile on that guy. Sure, why not? No, not start. Oops. Yeah, well, anything's better than the Crocomire fight. I can't be any more ashamed of a performance in a video game than I am right now. I think we just killed him. Okay. Oops, I meant to show you what he does when he's pissed off. Because it's not that hard if you're careful, but it's pretty hard. It's probably the hardest fight in the game if you use super missiles on him. I mean, it's not terrible. I don't think I've ever died to it, and I always use super missiles on him except for this time fighting him. I just didn't want to die on camera. And look at that. Killing the ghost that was part of the Space Pirates, because he is one of the statue bosses. Activates the power. And put these guys' names on screen. These are enemies because they will shoot those beams at you. And those little guys right there escape from their pods. And there's nothing left to do down here on this floor, I guess, but to collect the map data. But so I am spending, you know, $650 on labor for my car. I spent $350. My car, by car I mean not my new car. I'm still saving up for one of those. But then I spent $350 because my mom stood there and guarded these Switch OLEDs yesterday at Walmart before I got there in my mother-in-law's car. Because she bought it, and I sent her the money, and then I showed up like 10 minutes later to get it from her in the store while she was shopping for groceries. And the thing is a beaut. Worth $350? No, it's not. But I am going to replay all my Switch games, so that's fun. I'm pretty excited. Made my new account and everything. And here we go, a nice free super missile. Let me just make absolutely certain here. Okay, the X-ray scope acts really weird with these loose wires. Sometimes it just does not know what to do about the graphics. Did I drink all my water? Yes. Yes, I did. Say goodbye to Dasani water in this household. I got that one from my parents. They finally restocked a great value. I had my cut take I was talking about at the beginning of this was I was only talking about waters, and then I would stand still and do nothing for like a good minute. And I don't know why I was acting like that. Does my voice sound weird to you guys? I feel like my voice sounds weird. We are not going that way yet. We are going to go up and save and cut the video off, because I need to do that. And next time, oh boy, we are going to finish the wrecked ship and move on to this side of Crateria and wherever that may lead us. I'm LP Master 6.